Russia invaded Ukraine, and the U.S. and its allies are issuing sanctions against Russia. Sell my stocks. No, please, don't do that. I'm Chris Paris, Chief Investment Officer with Oak Harvest Financial Group, and this is our investment team's midweek release, where we examine a news item, a headline, or a story making the rounds from publicly available sources, and we ask, is this news or is this noise? Before we continue, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you will be notified when we upload new content. First off, viewers, let me be clear. I am not one bit dismissive of this horrible event transpiring in Ukraine and Russia and Eastern Europe. My thoughts and prayers go out to the families on both sides of the border who've been brought into this horrible event by the powers to be beyond their control. Viewers, this discussion will be focused on what it might mean for your money and the markets. This is news for many of your portfolio holdings. Why? Not for the reasons you might think. Why? Because most individuals would believe that wars and conflicts were negative to the overall markets. And while historically they have initially contributed to higher short-term volatility, over longer time investments measured in months, quarters, and years, historically they've been peak bearish events and led to large and longer bull market moves. So here's some data on military conflicts and their outcomes on the overall stock markets. The first set of data and charts were published by Tom Lee's group at Fundstrat. Historically, the last 5 invasion conflicts, from the Vietnam War through the Crimean crisis, on all 5 occasions, the overall stock markets rallied on the invasion. We have charts and graphs here from Fundstrat. Viewers, please recall the history books. The phrase, "it's darkest before the dawn," is used so often it's become cliche. But viewers, I remind you that World War II, and more specifically the days after Pearl Harbor bombing, was the beginning, not ending, of a multi-decade bull market. Our markets bottomed a few months after Japan attacked Pearl Harbor and rallied over 130% over the next 4 years. Definitely a contrary move relative to the vast majority of investors' emotions and mindsets. I'm not saying that this is World War III, and viewers, I'm not a political science expert any more than I was an expert in virology during the COVID pandemic. Nor am I saying that these are market-precise lows for the year. However, I am saying, based on history and human behaviors in finance and in the markets, there is a good chance that we are making the lower region for the S&P 500 for the first half of the year, just as we did during prior conflict periods. Why could this happen for the 6th time the last 55 years? Tune in to Friday's YouTube release of Keeping You Connected to Your Money Stock Talk podcast, and we'll get into a lot more detail on this subject. For now, this story in Ukraine and Russia is perversely, historically bullish in terms of forward market moves, in terms of months and quarters and years. From the whole team here at Oak Harvest, our thoughts and prayers go out to those who are suffering from this terrible act of aggression. To clients, thank you for your support and trust throughout 2021, and we hope we can continue to be your partner and provide you with value-added service in 2022. And viewers, feel free to give us a call here to speak to one of our advisors. Let us help you craft a financial plan that meets your retirement goals and needs first and your greed second. Give us a call here at 877-896-0040. We're here to help you on your financial journey into and through your retirement years. From everyone here at Oak Harvest, have a great week and enjoy the return of the Houston Rodeo and Livestock Show. I'm Chris Paris, and have a great week.